coming in at just under 2 pounds. It's the AmpliTank Profile 3 by Fifine. Here's the mic here. You have a mix knob here, tactile mute button here on the front, and on the back side you have your microphone gain as well as your headphone gains. On the bottom of the microphone you have your low cut filter here, all right, as well as the USB-C connection and the headphone output here. It's a plug and play mic. Cardioid pickup pattern, which means that you'll be talking in the front of the microphone and not the sides or the back. All right, you'll be talking directly in the front of the microphone. Okay, this microphone, you have to talk 3 to 6 inches away from the microphone. This is about the perfect distance from it, because again, you want it to pick up right from the front of the microphone. This knob here is designed to determine exactly what mix you have coming into your ears on playback. You pan it towards the left and you're gonna hear most of the microphone output. Pan it back towards the middle, you're getting both. And then if you go all the way to the right, now you're getting more of the playback from the computer. Again, if I haven't said it, it's an all metal build, USB connection, condenser microphone, 24-bit with a signal to noise ratio of 77. The 24-bit give you a little bit more of headroom where if you want to do some editing, you have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to editing, because it's 24-bit and not 16, so you got a little bit more play there. I done seen plenty of people's videos on this microphone. To them, they said it sounds amazing. It's gonna be up to me to see how it sounds in my ear. Everybody's ear is different. But for the most part, this is gonna be perfect for streaming, podcasting, or Zoom calls. Anything like that, it's gonna be perfect for. Would I say gaming? Not necessarily. A little bit brighter sound to it. This one is a little bit more of the broadcast studio type of microphone here. So let's see how long it's going to take for me to plug this thing in, and we're going to go from there. Give me 1 second. And voila, the microphone is plugged in. A little bit over 2 minutes to set this thing up, because I had the wires readily available. Now this kit this microphone comes with the USB-C to USB-A cord, but I didn't use it. I looked for my own for some reason. Should have just looked in the box and probably would have cut the time. On the playback, I got this microphone up to my mouth, maybe like 3 to 4 inches. Again, the playback or mix knob on the front of it controls what's coming into the headphones, either more microphone or more computer. All right, me will probably be more of a microphone is what I'm gonna want to hear. I'm not gonna want to hear anything that's coming into the microphone unless I have music playing in the background or coming through. But yeah, so I'll leave it in the middle. On the back side of it, as I turn this thing around, right now the microphone gain is at, like, if I have to say, about 30%. I'm gonna go up to 50, and I'm gonna back the mic up as I go up to 50. Now I'm up to 50%, and this is what it sounds like, but I also have the microphone a little bit further away from my mouth, and this is the sound. Okay, it sounds amazing coming out of the microphone. I'm at 50% right now. Let me see if I can cut up the headphone volume as well. This is the headphone. Yeah, that's very loud. So I'm gonna cut that up a little bit, but this is a great sound at 50%, 50 dBs, and I'm a little bit better distance from the microphone. Now, the more I move it away from my mouth, the more it brings in noise from around. The higher I bring the volume up, the more you will hear the hissing. Because right now I hear a slight, very slight, like, wind noise in the background. I'm not sure how it's going to play out on the video, but I hear a little it almost sounds like the air conditioner is on. And I'm gonna cut the volume up a little bit more. I'm gonna go to 75%. I definitely hear it, but it's definitely more noticeable now in the headphone. But I also have the microphone a little bit further away from my mouth. If I go up a little bit closer, this is what it would sound like at 75%. You hear a lot of the S's, that sound, and yeah, 75% is much, especially with the headphone. Let me bring the headphones down some, and now this is more suitable. This is at 75% on the microphone gain, and the headphone volume is at like 30% right now, or 40% right now. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit more. Bring the gain up a little bit more on the gain is already up at 75%, but this is what it sounds like. All right, this was a Fifine AmpliTank Profile 3. So my take on this. All right, overall, probably one of Fifine's best. Okay, probably one of their best. XLR quality sound coming out of this profile. I have a XLR microphone, a USB microphone that I use readily, especially with my like Zoom calls and stuff like that with the brothers from the church. We'll be doing our monthly men's fellowship. I use a Sennheiser Profile microphone as well, which is amazing. Everybody love that mic, love the way it sounds, and I use that. This would definitely be something I might use too if I'm away traveling. I will bring something like this, or something probably a little cheaper, because I don't want to risk the chance of damage or stolen. The all metal bill is a deal breaker for a lot of people. A lot of people want microphones that's built to last. This is built to last. It has a signal to noise ratio of 77%. Anything 70 and above is good. The higher, the better. The more you hear your voice and less of the preamps coming out of the microphone. That's what that is. All right. The real-time monitoring, perfect for, and like again, this is perfect for streamers, podcasters, Zoom calls. It's plug and play. It's not going to take you a lot of time to set this thing up. This is the Amplify or AmpliTank. I say Amplify. The AmpliTank Profile 3 from Fifine. This was my take on it. Would I suggest this? Yes. If it was up to me, I would suggest it. For under $100, you can't find nothing better than this. Sound quality, build quality, just overall, you're not going to find anything better. Now, what I would say if I was Fifine, or if Fifine was to listen to us, create a better headphone output as far as a preamp, because I do hear that hiss. Make this microphone less noisier in the headphones, to make it simple. All right. Also, I know we can boom on this, but if you can include a better table stand that actually extends to pull it up a little bit further and closer to the mic, would be helpful too. I know you can always buy a tabletop microphone stand, but if that was included in the package, that would be great. This AmpliTank line is something I'm definitely going to be looking into. I have the Fifine K699D that I will be testing as well. But this thing, the more I have this thing right here, the more the better it sounds. It's just so silky smooth. Again, I hear that S's and all this other stuff. So a pop filter would be good for this too. If you can find a pop filter that fits this. But if you can see it, it's that rectangular. So finding a pop filter for this would be good. It'll stop the plosives and things like that. You know, the Peter Piper pick pep, all that stuff. It'll stop all that. The Fifine Profile 3 is what I'm talking through. Earlier you heard me talking through the lavalier mics that I normally travel with. A little bit easier, easy to plug in, easy to deal with. Nothing that you have to, you know, adapters or anything like that. I mean, they do have an adapter that you need for the iPhone, but this is great. Plug and play. It's powered by the iPhone, so you get the good power. Oh, let me before I go, let me let you hear how smooth and easy the mute button is. So the mute button is right there in green. So I'm just gonna, you know, say a continuous letter or word or that type of stuff. And you notice how it went red. And that red was for mute, and then green is back to play. Again, this has been the Profile 3 from Fifine. Great job. Look forward to doing more work with you guys. This was actually bought by me. I didn't get nothing sent for me or to me by the great company of Fifine, but I would love to do some work with them. I want a setup that me and my wife can use in the living room and do some content where we're sitting here. We either do it together or she do it separately. When she doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. We can both do our content and collapse the stuff, put the stuff away, but easy to connect and go. All right, Fifine, reach out to your boy. This your boy Sambroome signing off. Peace.
Y'all, enough talk.